Good morning all, welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday morning. I've just dropped my son's girlfriend off in Grays, so I just thought I'd do this video driving back. I'm driving in an area that I don't know, and we'll see what we can find on the way back. It's only going to be a short video, probably about 20 minutes or so, and that'll be my lot for a few weeks. I'm on my holidays. I'm just looking across to the right now. So think about what we're going to be looking at on this drive back. So I'm looking to the left with the petrol garage and the cyclist. Is that cyclist going to come across the road trying to get round the blue car? We're looking at the crossing ahead. Is the crossing clear? It looks okay, so we can continue. So we're going to be heading back towards the A13, the south inbound.
Take the second exit now.
So I think in a new road there could be a new limit, but at the moment it's remaining on the 40. I'm just aware that
I'll enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto A1012.
we've got another roundabout ahead. I'm looking at the sign, as well as the sat nav. It's always nice to look at the sign as well. So we're taking the second exit onto the A13. It's always nice to hold back my large vehicle so you can keep your view open of the junction or the roundabout, whatever the case may be.
Take the exit now and then enter the roundabout and take the third exit. In a quarter of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the third exit onto A30.
see as I come around there, I kept my steering to absolute minimum, just by guiding the car across really easily. But using the slip road to build our speed up to match the A13, which carries a 70 limit at the moment.
Proceed 3 miles.
Just looking further down the road, we've got a truck going quite slowly, so I'll move my car across. Worth noting now that I'm keeping my car in lane 2, one because of the lorry that I just mentioned, and secondly with the road joining from the left, we've got a bit more flexibility to move across and keep flowing. Now, because lane 1 has become clear, we're coming back into it. So remember what I say, is keep left, as far left as you can, for wherever you want to go.
First exit.
Going to take a different route back to what the sat nav's saying. So I'm moving the car across now to, again, the car in the slip road is going very slowly, so he could affect vehicles like this bronze coloured car when he starts to merge. I'm keeping my car out of game, reason being we've got the fuel garage on the left, so there could be vehicles trying to merge from here, so there's no point in moving back to the left only to come back out again. So we're going to wait until we're clear before we decide where we're going to go. Keeping an eye on this grey car now, because he's getting so close to that lorry. Is he going to come out at the last second? Plus there's vehicles merging from the left. bit further down, we've got this truck with a flashing amber light on top, so he's going quite slowly. So we're going to keep in lane 2 for as long as we can and try and make a bit of progress on that. The trouble is, you get vehicles come out into lane 2, then sit there, they don't follow it through with an overtake, which then starts to back up both the lanes. Maybe where you get so many vehicles pretty much nose to tail, you're giving yourself no room for any errors, any late braking. In both these lanes you've got really vehicles, 4 or 5 vehicles all lined up just heading for a rear ender. So we're coming off at the next exit. Just been aware here that where lane 2 is closing down, I'm looking for any last minute overtakers that might try and squeeze up. Just hold my car back to keep the junction clear. Also, it gives me more chance to try and keep the car rolling, even low speed. A low speed car is better than a stationary car, so holding back just to keep it rolling. So if you see the lane 1 become a left turn lane going into the hospital, so now this now becomes, as we always say, the new left lane for where we are going. We're going straight ahead into Basildon town centre. Again, just trying to hold the car back a little bit. If you start doing the observation early, you can get an idea of when the vehicle in front is going to move. always wary here that again you could get vehicles trying to overtake, because although they're not doing anything wrong, you can go straight ahead in that lane. The road does taper down a little bit, so it gives you less space. Hopefully you see that where I'm doing things that little bit earlier, like I keep saying to use on your lessons, you're keeping the car moving a lot more rather than leaving late, heavy and braking and stopping. So if we look ahead now, we can see, a lot of you recognise this, we've got the mini roundabout. So I'm just bringing my speed down, looking through the trees, just to open that view up. And because we could see the view was good, gear 3 was great. This one we've got slightly less view because of the bush on the right, so bringing the speed down on the brake, then decide on the gear to drive away. Again here, just keeping the junction clear. It doesn't cost us nothing in time, but it helps with the flow. I always look at it as though it could be an emergency vehicle wanting to get into that road. lot of people get caught out on this road. Although it's 2 lanes, it is a 30. So I'm just mindful of the car ahead now. Let him pass. So I'm going to go when there's space between the 2 vehicles. Because you never know if they're going to make a sharp turn across the front of you. The same here. I'll wait for this second blue car to clear and keep it rolling. So although there was nowhere for them to turn into, they could possibly try to do a quick U-turn. And guess one of the things, it cost me a second just to hold the car back. So with a little bit of a clearance there where we got to the roundabout before that red van. No need for a gear change again. You see, it seems like I'm repeating things, but hopefully you'll get the message and you'll realise it does make driving so much easier by minimising what you're doing inside the car. So here, ideally, I'd like to go for an overtake on this lorry, but because I'm coming off the next exit and the vehicles in lane 2 are going quite slow, I'm not going to sit tight here. You've got to work out, would you have time to overtake these 2 vehicles plus the lorry and still have time to come back into the left to leave at the exit? So it probably would have been a little bit tight, so the safest option is to hold the car back. Again, it's not going to cost us anything in time. I'm just going to pop into my local Ford dealer. Just want to get something checked on my car very quickly. It's been a recurring problem with the automatic wipers. It had a new sensor yesterday and it still doesn't seem to be working correctly. I'll park up along here, pop in there very quickly. So I'm going to end this video once I've parked up. Like I say, I'm on holiday now until pretty much the end of August, so there'll be no more videos until probably the last week of August, last few days. Okay, so as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I try to keep my videos, like I said before, in a way interactive, where I don't give you all the information. I prefer you to look at it and try to think about what you'd be doing if you're driving yourself. If you'd like me to put more into it, I will do on the next one. But say, let me know what you think. Drop comments below, because it really does help to build the channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Say like, share the videos, be much appreciated. So I'll see you guys in a few weeks' time. Take care.